If I woke up 30 pounds overweight and wanted to lose it all by the end of this year, this is exactly what I had to do. In fact, this is the exact same protocol I used to help this guy lose 9 pounds in under 20 days and also transform my own body 3 times. So I will share the full protocol in this video so you can get lean before 2026. Step 1 is to eat more protein. So a few weeks ago I was on a coaching call with a guy that wanted to lose fat. And yeah, he had been struggling a bit, and after asking some questions about his diet, about like what he was doing, I knew one thing he was doing wrong. He was eating too many carbs. Carbs is like potatoes, rice, pasta, bread. He was eating too much of that, not enough protein. So I told him, start eating more protein. Have like at least 60% of your plates with protein. Try even 70%. And that's the advice I gave him. And he said a few days after that, it had helped him. Because eating more protein is so powerful for losing fat. Because first of all, it burns calories when your body digests it. So it's much harder for the body to digest protein compared to carbs and fats. So your body burns calories when you digest it, but it also builds muscles. And when you build muscle, you burn more calories. Then also it keeps you full. So you don't eat that much. You can keep your calorie intake low without tracking calories if you have a lot of protein. So start having at least 60% of your plates with high protein foods. High protein foods are steak, ground beef, chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt. Those are the best high protein foods. So when you eat, look at your plate. Start having 60% at least with high protein foods, with those foods I mentioned, like meat and eggs. You're probably having only like 30% right now. That's what most people have. They think, no, I can't eat too much meat, it's bad. No, it's not fucking bad. It's good for you. It's gonna help you lose fat. It's high in protein. If it's something you should think is bad, it's the carbs. Because carbs gives you energy, and that energy gets stored as fat if you don't use it. So like, why do you eat a lot of carbs if you're not like a professional athlete moving all the time? Yeah, you can have some carbs, but just make sure you have more protein. So whenever you have lunch, dinner, start eating it in this way. And even if you have like dinner with your wife and children, you can still eat a lot of protein. You can continue have the same meals you have right now, but you just take more of the meat for the meal. Same if you go on a business dinner. Let's say you have steak and potatoes. You just eat the steak, then just maybe half of the potatoes. You can leave some potatoes. You don't need to eat all of it. And you just measure with your eyes. You look at the plate and think, okay, is this like 60% with high protein foods? And by the way, if you're a business entrepreneur, executive, or professional, you can get a free coaching call with me right now where I will help you out with losing fat, building muscles, get more energy. It's a special deal I have for my followers right now. So yeah, top link in the description if you want that. Step 2 is to only drink coffee and water. This rule is very powerful because it makes sure you don't drink soda or alcohol. And yeah, you need to quit alcohol if you want to lose fat because it has a lot of calories, it decreases your testosterone, and it increases your appetite. So you want to eat more food. So alcohol is very bad if you want to lose fat. And if you're really serious about getting lean and losing those 30 pounds, you need to quit alcohol. Like, just quit it. It's not worth it. Yeah, it may be fun, maybe relaxing, but you need to like make a choice. Do you want to get lean, see your abs for the first time, or continue have some drinks a few times during the weekend? So stop drinking alcohol if you're doing it right now, and only drink water and coffee. Make that a rule. That's a rule I have. Even like soda, I don't drink it. Juice, nothing. Water, sparkling water, then coffee. I don't even drink milk. Milk also has sugar and calories. And water and coffee, they are so powerful because when you're hungry, you can just have some water and you will be less hungry. And coffee, it actually help you to like keep the hunger down. Like, I have a late breakfast every day, so I go the whole morning without eating anything, and I used to have water and coffee, and it helped me to keep the hunger down. For you to not snack or eat a lot of food, drink a lot of water and coffee. Stay hydrated. Have a water bottle like at your desk. Have coffee in the morning. Just to start drinking that, and after time you will actually start liking it. I enjoy coffee now. I have black coffee. I enjoy it water. I enjoy water. I don't even think I'm missing out when I'm not drinking soda or alcohol. And if you drink alcohol at nights after a long day of work because you're stressed out and you just want something to relax, yeah, I completely understand that. That it can be nice to have like a drink, maybe with your friends, or just like watch TV or something. But something that is much better is going for a walk. So whenever I'm stressed out after like a long day of work on my business, I can just go for a walk, 5 minutes around my neighborhood without my phone or any distractions, just walking and getting some fresh air, and it's really nice. Like I come home, I feel much better, have better focus, continue work, or if it's like time to get ready for bed. Try that out. The next time when you're stressed and you want to eat something or drink, have some alcohol, go for a walk. 5 minutes, 10 minutes is enough, and you will see the difference. The first step is to have no more than 3 meals a day. Having this rule of only having like breakfast, lunch, and dinner and nothing in between will help you avoid snacking. Because when you snack and when you have, let's say, something in between breakfast and lunch, something between lunch and dinner, or something after dinner, it all adds up. It just makes you get in much more calories and much more food. And especially if you have some unhealthy things like some ice cream, a chocolate bar, just like some bullshit. Most things you have in between your meals are like bullshit. If it's not like meat or some eggs, Greek yogurt, it's not gonna help you lose fat. So just having this rule of only 3 meals a day will help you, and making that commitment, saying like I only eat at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, will help you out. And like deciding that you're gonna do it. And also so you avoid having those like late night snacks, because you're probably having some bullshit during the night. That's when you're tired, you have like birth control over like what you eat, so you have some ice cream or chips or something. But just make that rule of no, dinner is your last meal, and then you can't have anything. This will help you out. The fourth step is to have the same meals every day. So I have the same breakfast every day, and right now it's 5 eggs, 5 scrambled eggs in butter. I have it every day, and it helps me a lot because I don't need to decide what I'm gonna have. I go to the kitchen and I know like what I'm gonna eat, and I also know those 5 eggs is giving me 30 grams of protein. It gives me a lot of protein and also increase my testosterone, and they make me feel good, and I see like good results of building muscle, staying lean when I eat those. They are like proven to work for me. So I just have it every day because it works, it tastes good, and I like it, and it makes everything much easier for you. Start having the same breakfast, same lunch and dinner. Personally, I don't have the same lunch and dinner right now, but yeah, they are pretty similar, and I probably will start having the same in the future. But just find something high protein, is easy to make, that you can be consistent with, that you're also seeing results with, and then have it, and then just have it every day. For example, it can be 3 eggs to breakfast, chicken and rice to lunch, and ground beef and potatoes for dinner. Just an example. Then you just have it every day. Or if you choose 2 different meals for lunch, 2 different for dinner, and you can switch it up if you want. Personally, I don't mind like having the same every day. I don't really care. If it's something I like, then I can have it every day. But this will help you a lot, especially if you're a busy man, you're running your own business, or if you have like a really busy job, because you're already thinking of your business all the time, your work. You don't want to think of what you eat and stand there in the kitchen think how I'm gonna eat to lose fat. You just find something, you start having it every day, you have the same amounts of it every day. It's like Mark Zuckerberg. He has gray t-shirts every day, and yeah, he do that because he don't want to make a decision of what he's gonna wear. Step 5 is to eat junk food once a week. So in 2023, I quit having junk food completely. And after I did it, I had much more energy, I got leaner, I saw my abs for the first time, I got stronger, felt much better, and it was really a game changer. And I also had much better focus when I worked on my business, and just much better energy overall. So I realized like how powerful quitting junk food is. And I stopped it by having it once a week. And then after time I could cut it out completely. So I had it once a week for 1-2 months, then once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, then I stopped. But it all started with once a week, because I had tried before to quit it, but I always like failed after like 3 days or a week. But when I started having it once a week, it got easier because I knew at Friday I can have it. I just need to wait a few more days instead of thinking like I will never have it again. That was just like too scary, like much harder. So if you have junk food right now, let's say you have it like 2 or 3 times a week, or even more. And junk food is all high sugar foods like sweets, fast food like pizza, McDonald's, also like fried foods because they have bad oil, so like fries, fried chicken, all those things you need to cut it out. All processed food too, just like all bullshit. You probably know like what I'm talking about: pizza, ice cream, candy, chocolate, chips, fried chicken, everything like that. Cut it out. Cookies, cakes, and choose one day a week you're gonna have it. Start doing that. Then when you feel ready, go to once every 2 weeks. It can take some time, like 1-2 months, but it's worth it. But just decide one day you can have it. This is very high return on investment, having junk food less, because junk food has a lot of sugar, it's calorie dense, and it makes you tired too. Losing fat becomes much harder if you have junk food. Keep it to once a week, and on that day you can only have a small amount. You shouldn't eat fucking cookies to breakfast, McDonald's to lunch. No, you can have like 1-2 chocolate bars, like that's it. One soda, maybe some candy. You shouldn't overeat on that day. Think logical. Don't, oh, now it's Friday, I can have junk food. Then you just eat a lot and you get just more fat and you gain a lot of fat. No, just a small piece to handle your cravings. Step 6 is do cardio. So if you want to get more money, the easy thing you can do is just save more money, cut the expenses. So every month your bank account grows more because you're spending less. That will help you get more money. But then if you start earning more money, you will get even more money to your account every month. If you spend less and you earn more, you'll get more money. And it's the same thing with losing fat. When you when you start having less junk food, alcohol, less carbs, you'll start getting in less calories. But then you also want to burn more calories to speed up the process to lose even more fat. And that's what cardio will do for you. And the easiest thing you can do for cardio is walk 1 hour a day. You don't need to be out running or doing some like crazy shit. Just 1 hour of walking. And if you work at a desk, you can get a walking pad. It's a walking pad, you have it at your desk, so you can walk on it while you're working. When you have like calls, meetings, or if you can do like voice to text. So if you want to write something, you have like voice, you use like talk and the computer writes for you. But a walking pad, very powerful if you're working at home, running your own business, or just like working from home. But if you can't do that, then just choose a time every day where you will walk 1 hour. Yeah, it takes time, but like it's worth it. It's not easy to get lean. You will need to put in some effort. And you can split it up with 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, or like just 1 hour at the same time. It's up to you. Yeah, you can make it enjoyable by listening to a podcast, audiobook, talking with someone, or just like walking with your children or a friend or your wife. There are ways to make it not suck less. Step 7 is lift weights. So lifting weights will help you build muscle. And when you build muscles, you will just burn more calories, and you will also like look muscular. You won't only get lean and like a bit and be like skinny fat. You will have the biceps, the shoulders, like the muscular chest, the back. Like you will look much better if you lift weights, and you will lose fat faster. So lift weights 3 times a week. And lifting weights is not even that like hard. Either you go to your gym or you get like some dumbbells and you work out at home. And 30 minutes, a hard 30-minute workout is enough. 3 times a week, that's not a lot. Just choose 3 days a week you're gonna hit the gym, and then you start going on those days. Step 8, sleep at least 7 hours consistently. So a few weeks ago, I was trying to lose fat because I was going on a vacation and I wanted to have a much better six-pack. I was already pretty lean, and you could see my upper 2 abs, but I wanted those lower abs too, and just improve my six-pack. And at one point, I just struggled to lose the last bit of fat that I needed. But then I did one change. Instead of sleeping like only 6 hours, I went up to like 7.5 hours the last like 1 or 2 weeks. And that made a difference. I got a nice six pack, and I just realized sleep is powerful for losing fat. Start sleeping at least 7 hours. And I know it's hard. If you run your own business, you can stay up late, work on it. I did it, that's what I did. But now, honestly, if I go to bed earlier, get like 7.5 hours of sleep, at least 7 hours, I work much better on my business too. Maybe I only work 10 hours instead of staying up late working like 12-hour days. But those 10 hours is much better when I get more sleep than those 12 hours. So it's like a good trade. I have a better body, better health, and I can also be more focused and use my day, my life quality is much better when I sleep enough. So start sleeping at least 7 hours. And yeah, choose a time when you're gonna go to bed and wake up. Make sure it is at least 7 hours in between. And yeah, you stick to that. Make it a routine, a habit, when you're gonna go to bed, when you're gonna wake up, and then you try to stick with that consistently. And something that also helps is getting sunlight in the morning. Once you wake up, go out, get like 2 minutes of sunlight. That will help you like get energetic, but also improve your sleep quality and make it easier to fall asleep at night. But this was my full protocol to help you lose 30 pounds before 2026. And if you are a busy entrepreneur, executive, or professional, and you thought this video was helpful, you can get even more help and personal help to help you lose fat, build muscles, get more energy on a free coaching call. Something I'm doing right now. Click the top link in the description if you want that. And why I'm doing it is because if you like the tips I give you and you think I'm helpful, then you will maybe give me a testimonial, or you will even be interested in getting one-on-one coaching from me. So it's a win-win. You get some free advice and I get a potential client or testimonial. So top link in the description if you want a free coaching call, and then get my honest advice to someone who wants to lose fat. Become Jackpot. Bah!